Picture this, you're standing in a room full of people, a polite, barely noticeable smile plastered on your face. Your facial muscles are clenched with an invisible spasm from this decades-long mask, but you can't take it off. You always say, yes, when everything inside you screams, no. You're afraid of offending. You're afraid of seeming rude. You're afraid of the silence that follows rejection. But most of all, you're afraid of losing those who are close to you simply because you're beneficial to them. You sincerely believe this is your strength. You think your kindness is a golden ticket to universal acceptance and eternal love. But let's take the wraps off, you're not kind. You're simply unthreatening. You're disrespected, you're used like an old, familiar chair onto which one can throw their coat and forget its existence. You've become background noise in other people's lives. I'm here to show you the dark side of your supposed sanctity. We'll reveal how your own mind has turned you into a pet, and why this world actually despises those who try too hard to please. Everything you've known about relationships up until this point is a convenient lie, concocted by those who want to parasitize on you. You've been tamed to be convenient, trained for years, and today, together, we'll tear down this rusty cage. Let's start with the main myth that holds your world together: if I'm good to everyone, the world will be fair to me. This is a fundamental error in your thinking. In reality, things work differently. The fewer boundaries you have, the more eager others are to cross them. Insight 1, the predator instinct and the psychology of status. Your brain is a complex product of millions of years of evolution. And nature shows no mercy to those who don't demonstrate strength. When others see a person who is always ready to give in and apologize for their very existence, an ancient predatory trigger is triggered in their subconscious. This resource can be taken for free, it won't fight back. Your endless compliance isn't high moral ground. It's a clear biological signal that you have no teeth. And the world will never offer a throne to someone who isn't willing to bare their fangs to defend it. Your confidence has been trampled for the sake of someone else's peace of mind. Look at your closest relationships. Remember those evenings when you devoted your last strength to solving someone else's problems, only to receive a meager thank you, or, worse, another demand. This happens because your time and emotions have become worthless. Why value something that flows endlessly from the faucet? You've made yourself cheap by making yourself accessible. Insight 2, the trap of moral superiority and hidden cowardice. You often hide behind your kindness to avoid acknowledging your paralyzing fear. You tell yourself, I'm above this, I'll just keep quiet, I'm wiser. But in reality, you're simply afraid of conflict. The very thought of someone being angry with you terrifies you. Your mind deceives you, calling your weakness nobility. Deep inside, you feel a bitter, acrid taste. This is your suppressed anger. It never goes away, it slowly turns into a poison that poisons your psyche and destroys your health. True kindness is only possible in a strong person. If you have a sword and keep it sheathed, you are kind. If you don't have a sword and bow to everyone you meet, you are simply a slave with no choice. Insight 3, social conditioning and the loss of self. You've been groomed for this role since childhood. School, the system, social dogmas, they all work to make you a convenient element. You've been taught to suppress your true emotions for the sake of a false social world. You've become a professional actor in the theater of others' expectations. Your true self is locked away in the dark basement of your mind, while the nice guy mask entertains the crowd. Your daily habits are invisible chains. You frantically check your notifications, hoping for a drop of approval. You apologize even when you're pushed in a crowd. You fear silence, because it awakens your own, true voice. Insight 4, the economics of scarcity in human communication. Gold has value only because it's rare. Dirt underfoot is worthless because there's too much of it. Your kindness right now is that very dirt. To regain your former appeal, you must become a scarce resource. You must learn to reclaim your attention. You must allow people to feel the chill of your absence and the sharpness of your discontent. Do you feel that cold prick under your ribs right now? It's your true, wild nature trying to break through the shell of your upbringing. This is the moment you realize you are the architect of your own prison. But awareness is the first step to tearing down the walls. Once you understand that you've been tamed, you can become free again. Your thinking will begin a radical transformation right now. Start with microdoses of truth. Say a firm no where before you would have squeezed out a pathetic yes. Feel your heart pounding, this is your true power being born. You'll notice something amazing and frightening, as soon as you stop being convenient, many friends will simply evaporate. Don't dare regret them. They were simply consumers, using your gentleness as free refills. Those who remain will begin to look at you with a new, strange feeling. You'll see something in their eyes that hasn't been there for years: respect. Because people only respect those who are capable of defending their interests and defining their territory. Your relationships will finally become symmetrical and honest. Your mind will be freed from the toxic noise of constantly trying to please everyone at once. You will find that silence in which you can truly hear your own path. Stop being good. Become authentic. Be the kind of person whose approval is a reward to be earned, not a gift handed out on the street corner to everyone you meet. Your kindness will now be a sword that is always sharpened, drawn only in extreme cases. The world respects boundaries, and it worships those who are willing to guard them. You will no longer be a convenient backdrop. You will become a significant figure. Your presence in the room should be felt physically, thanks to your inner mass, not your fussiness. The path to yourself begins the moment you realize that your inner comfort is more important than others' fleeting opinions of you. Remember the harsh truth: wolves never apologize for being predators. And only sheep waste their lives debating the importance of being polite to the shepherd. You are not a victim of circumstance or a product of your upbringing. You are the master of your own destiny, who has spent too long building luxurious palaces for others while huddling in a shack of self-denial. Tear down this facade of false politeness. Begin building the citadel of your new identity, stone by stone. Step out of the shadows. Stop asking permission to have an opinion. Your voice has the right to be loud, even if it trembles at first from unfamiliarity. And when those around you ask in shock what happened to you, don't try to justify it. Just look them straight in the eye and let the silence do the work for you. Your silence is your new weapon. You didn't come into this world to make other people's lives more comfortable at the cost of your own destruction. You're here to follow your own unique path. Your liberation has already begun. Can you taste it? It's the taste of freedom, a taste of metal and cold morning air. Never again let anyone put a collar of gratitude or a chain of obligation on you. Remain true to your truth, even if it makes you an outcast in the eyes of the crowd. Your dark side is not evil or aggression. It's your immune system. It's your ability to say, "You can't do this to me." Embrace it as part of your integrity, and once you integrate your power, you'll understand, true attraction comes not from sweet words, but from your unwavering inner strength. Be hard as a diamond. Be honest as a mirror. Be yourself, even if it hurts. The world dislikes those who can be bent. The world admires those who cannot be broken even under the most intense pressure. Your brain now works for you, not against you. Your new reality is being created right this moment. Kindness without the ability to defend yourself is not a virtue, but a form of slow suicide. Choose strength and become truly free.